Every day I come to the realization that I don't think I like men. Not in the way that you're thinking, because I love my boyfriend, but I just don't like men. My boyfriend has a fear of being cheated on, and I'm like, I promise you don't have to worry about that, because anytime a man opens his mouth around me, I'm like, oh, brother. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. I don't know if it's because I was born into a family of matriarchs, or if it's because I literally see all the shitty things that men do to women. But most men seriously just make me feel unsafe and uncomfortable, because why am I taking a hot girl walk? You beep, slowly pull up beside me in your car, stare at me, I stare back at you, and it's not until I start walking away that you start driving away. Like, that's weird. Or why I'm waiting for my Uber and you're not my Uber, and you pull up and tell me to get inside your car, and I almost did because I thought you were my Uber. Or why you would start harassing me on the train on my way to work and start telling me that I would make any gay man turn straight because of my body, out loud in front of everyone. Or anytime I hear men talk about women like we're bodies or objects and not people. So yeah, can't really say I'm their number one fan, but I am my boyfriend's number one fan.
This is very dangerous rhetoric. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of these women will get into relationships with men, although they cannot stand men, as they say. They will be in relationships with men, and then as soon as a man does anything man-like that they don't like, all of a sudden he becomes the enemy. And so it puts him in a position that once he does one thing that does not bow down or appease her, he is now going to be looked at as the same way that she looks at other men. And it can be very problematic for him in the sense of harm, in the sense of, her going to a place that she will do anything in her power to sink him. Like, it becomes very dangerous. One thing that really stuck out to me is the fact that she said, that she grew up in a family of matriarchs. And so many times I say it, and I have to say it again, that a lot of the women who raise these younger generation of feminists, they do them a very big injustice. Because since their relationships did not work out, since the men that they chose, were not, maybe their picker was broken. Maybe these women's picker was broken. They were just picking anything or anyone, or picking situations for the wrong reasons. They indoctrinate a lot of their daughters' mindsets with the fact that men are the problem. They never teach these younger women about accountability. Well, you know what? I'm the one who made wrong choices. You know what? I was young. He was young. It didn't make any sense. We didn't know any better. Nobody's to blame. It just should not have been. They never have that conversation. They always point the finger and then spread the same information that men are trash, men are this, men are that. We can do better by ourselves. You see, we can raise you without men, and you see, we don't need them. We don't need them. They're the addition. And then it ignites this inner passion against men for this younger generation of women that they hold near and dear to their heart. Not understanding how much we need them. Not understanding how important it is for the balance, because you understand for your own needs that you need a man. That's why you have a boyfriend. As long as it's something that's appeasing you, you have no problem participating with your boyfriend. But your boyfriend came from a man. He came from men. You came from a man. So you're mad at all men because of the way that you were raised and around the women that you were raised and their mentality against men. But at the same time, you still entertain the thought of having a boyfriend. That does not make any sense. It's ironic that women complain about men hollering at them, and at the same time, we can look on TikTok and literally see women crying because men are not attracted to them, because they can't get a boyfriend, because nobody wants to date them. They are literally crying. Of course, if a man sees a woman walking down the street by herself and he finds her attractive, he is going to try to shoot his shot. He does not know that you have a boyfriend. If he can't even see your ring finger, he don't know you're married. He doesn't know that you belong to anybody. He doesn't know that. He sees potential. And at the same token, if men were not hollering at women, they would say, oh, these men want us to switch roles. They want us to holler at them. Simone Biles is a perfect example. She went out on the limb and she slid into her man's DM and she did, what would be considered the chasing in the relationship, and women were so mad at her for it. So which one is it? Are you mad because they're hollering? It's like you can never be pleased. Women who have this mentality, and I just want you guys to pay attention that this is 421,000 likes. So 421,000 people agreed with this mindset. The issue is that the women who agree with this mindset replace the idea of how they view men with toxic femininity. It has nothing to do with equality. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with self-respect. It has nothing to do with boundaries. It has everything to do with the fact that you think that you can survive without them. You don't like them. You have a deep-seated passion against them. Because of whatever you were indoctrinated with when you were younger. Whatever you were fed. And you don't understand how much that keeps you bound. It's super unhealthy. And again, all of the women who like this video and who are supporting this message, these are all women you have to watch very keenly. Because they will, without a shadow of a doubt, as soon as a man does something, even just a drop of something that looks like it could be wrong, they're ready to sink him. Ruin him. Ruin his life. Because yes, I'm finally going to get justice on you because I can't stand, all of men. So I'm going to take all of that passion out on you. So I can feel like, I won. 1 point for women. I'm going to get y'all back for everything that my mama, my auntie, my grandmama, everybody else went through. I'm going to put it all on you. So you better please me. All of these women are women who cannot be satisfied. You can bring water from the moon. And she's going to say, it's not cold enough. You should have brought it faster. That's all you could do? This is sad. And it bothers me because it's the younger generation of women. There's this whole, feminist and oh yeah, my body, my choice, and I could do whatever I want. And, under the guise of feminism, they're also, pushing promiscuity and all of this stuff. And it's just so crazy to me. How women have stepped so far out of their roles. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.